Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Charlene here. Thank you so much for joining. Today's video is going to be this beautiful eyeshadow look that I was able to create for you guys. I was just feeling like creating something really like sexy eyeliner, blue liner look, and I really loved it. So stay tuned and let's get started. So first, I obviously moisturized my face, did my eyebrows. You guys know the drill. That's what I always do. First, I am going to go into my Milk Hydro Grip Primer. And I am just going to apply that on the T-bone area and right below my chin area. Those are my dry areas on my face. Then I'm going to take my ColourPop Pretty Fresh Foundation, and this is in the shade 200N. And I am just going to practically spot apply this foundation. You know, you guys know that I don't apply too much foundation on my skin. This foundation is great, very moisturizing, lasts all day. Literally, it is honestly one of my favorite foundations. It was only like 16 bucks. So I'm going to use my sponge to apply this foundation. As you can see, this foundation is just like so seamless. I did a review on this foundation and you can find it on my page. However, I really love this foundation. So as you can see, it's so easy to blend and it's just really hydrating, and it's like just my go-to foundation. So I'm using my sponge because it really just like maintains that moisture and that dewy look for my dry skin. And then of course I'm just continuing to blend. Y'all don't mind my edges. I promise you guys I'm going to fix it before this video. You know, it's just a little rough. You know, you gotta start off rough when you're doing your makeup. Okay. So next I'm going to take my e.l.f. Camo Concealer, and this is in the shade Deep Cinnamon. I love this concealer. Again, this is like one of my favorite like drugstore concealers. It was only like $6. Also did a review about this concealer, and I'm just going to use my sponge. I usually use the same sponge that I use with foundation because, you know, foundation is darker than concealer, so it's really not going to do anything wrong with my eyes. So I like to blend in above my eyelids, prepping my eyes for my eyeshadow. This concealer is a really great way to do that, and that's where I take my excess. I like to apply concealer on my chin to avoid those dark spots. I really hate that, and I've noticed that this really helps with my smile lines. Honestly guys, like I get matte smile lines, and applying concealer and setting it around that area really has been helping. Then I like to use concealer to just contour my nose, the bridge of my nose. Then I'm going to take my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and this one, honey, is in the shade Honey, okay? And then I'm going to take my Fenty contour stick. First, I'm going to contour my cheeks. Don't mind that little blended spot that's not blended on my forehead. I'm going to get it. I'm going to get to it. You know, I'm going to get to it. So I'm just going to use my sponge and just blend in this contour all over my face. Okay, just making sure to blend. This part is really crucial, very crucial. Just blend. I know it takes forever, but that's all I just spend my time doing. Then taking that Honey translucent powder by Laura Mercier, I am just going to set my under eyes and practically set my whole face to, you know, using this. I really love this because it has a yellow tint. I love that yellow highlighted look. Taking that and just setting anywhere that I have concealer, guys. Do not forget that. Like, that's the most important step. So I am going to just remove the excess translucent powder off of my cheekbone because it gets really dry really fast. Then I'm going to just contour my nose using my powder. While that's setting, I am going to take my Makeup Revolution Glow Bronzer Splendor. Whoo, child. I did a video with this about this bronzer, and this bronzer is the bomb. It smells so great. It smells so good, and it's a really, really good bronzer. So I'm just going to, you know, just bronze my face. Then I'm going to remove that excess powder for my contouring my nose off my nose. Then I'm going to take my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish powder. Okay, so now this is where we are going to take care of those harsh lines. I know you guys see these non-blended spots. This is what is taking care of that situation, and I'm just going to powder my face with my kabuki brush. And then I'm going to set my face with the Morphe setting mist, and this is what sets everything together. So if you give it a couple minutes, you're going to see everything is good. So as you guys know, I like to do my eyes off camera first, just so I can figure out what I'm doing. So I did one eye. So I am going to use my Norvina palette in the Volume 2 palette. Then I'm going to use the Ice Cream Bee Wet n Wild palette, as I promised you guys. And then I am going to take my eyeliner by Makeup Forever, and this is the blue shade 206. And then I'm going to take that color in the Norvina palette, the B5 color, and then I'm going to take A5 color, and I'm showing you guys those two colors because that's what I'm going to use back to back. I am going to draw a wing liner on top of using the Makeup Revolution eyeliner. So pretty much just doing like a wing situation. And then taking that color A5 and applying it all over my lid. And I'm just going to keep blending, not blending it all the way up to my lid. I realize that I have a lot of lid space, so I'm not going to go all the way up. And then I took the color E5 on the Norvina palette, which is like the darkest color. It's practically a black color. And the reason why I did I just drew a line underneath just so I could define that blue line a little more. I'm taking a brush and I am just kind of blending in that blue up a little bit just so it doesn't look too harsh. Then going back with that Makeup Forever eyeliner 206, I'm going to just draw my waterline. Then I'm going to take my Morphe M213 brush and I am going to use that color B5 from the Norvina palette and draw my waterline. And then for the exciting part, I'm going to take that teal color from the Wet n Wild palette. That color is like my favorite color on there. And I'm just going to apply it in the inner corners of my eye and under my waterline at the very beginning of my eye. And then I'm going to take my Bretman Rock Wet n Wild mascara, one of my very favorites. And then I'm going to apply some lashes that I got from CVS, taking my NARS Exhibit A blush. Obviously, you guys know it's my favorite blush. I'm going to flush my cheeks with my Real Techniques blush brush. Then I'm going to take my Fenty Beauty highlight in Moscow Mule, and I'm going to highlight my cheeks with the Bretman Rock brush. And then I'm going to finally set it with the Morphe setting mist. And then I'm going to take the color Deja Brew from this Wet n Wild coffee palette, and I'm going to just finish off my lips with this color. As you guys can see, this is my final look. Guys, like, I really loved this eyeshadow look. I know it's like super intense. However, I think it's something that's like so fancy. Honestly, looking at this, I really wish I threw on some red lipstick as well, just so it could be a little retro, like 90s, 2000s R&B style look. However, I can do another video with some blue eyeshadow again, with some red lip for you guys coming soon. But this is what I was able to come up with. Guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment below into what you liked about this look. And if you've not subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.